Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. Showed me how this town shatter dreams. Another lesson about a naive fool who came to Babylon. Found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. Now his guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets I call home. Yeah, my guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Ain't no glamour in this tinsel land of lost and wasted life. Paint the scars of all that's left of me. Oh, but thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can find my mind now, I guess I'll just leave. And his guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets I call home. Yeah, my guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Oh, his guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitar's Cadillac, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. The only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on.
Michael Jordan Foundation started September 20th, 1989. That's when you announced it, at least. Let's start with a real simple one. Why did you start it?
Well, I think it was something very simple. I think my mother and I, we sat down and said, well, we've been very fortunate in my, 4 or 5 years of success, if you want to call it that. Things have really fallen into place for us and for myself. And we tried to look for different avenues to give something back. And, you know, when she thought of the Michael Jordan Foundation, I thought it would be great, being that I got an avenue or something to give, but yet at the same time free my time as well as you know, my summer up as much as possible, and still have the attitude of giving to certain foundations or certain causes. And you know, knowing that I'm married now, I got a little kid, I felt that it would be better if I can get this established and spend more time with them and know that I'm still giving something back.
So it's mostly kids that you'll deal with then, right?
Yeah, it's more or less kids, because I have a great relationship with kids, as you see here with, at the Nike Sport Mart Clinic at the stadium. I just love kids for some reason. I relate very well with them. I try to be their friend as much as possible, and I guess my personality fits it very, very perfectly. I'm a very outgoing person, and I get along with everybody practically, except for Ann Armstrong. No,
Ann Armstrong, who runs the foundation for Michael, sitting out in the wings tonight. She knew she was going to get a shot tonight.
Yeah, but you know, I just got the personality to deal with people, and kids especially. I just feel very close to them, and I think they feel close to me, which is the attitude that I want them to perceive, that they can come up and talk to me at any point in time and not feel nervous about it. And as you see here with David, who's a kid that's been through a lot, and a lot of people don't know the inspiration that he still has, even though he's been through a lot. but he's still a strong individual, and I was very impressed by the way that he approached me meeting him and the situation that he's in, and he's very positive about it all.
Did anything ever happen to you while you were a kid? Did you ever have somebody who you looked up to like that, take you aside, give you advice, make an impression on you that way?
Not an athlete. I was more closely to my parents. Coming from a smaller city and town, or country, if you want to say that. Yeah, I really looked up to them tremendously to give me guidance and leadership and to teach me right from wrong, which I think they did a heck of a job. Even though as growing up, you feel that they were a little hard on you, but looking back, you feel that you know, they really gave you some good insights about the life and about how to deal with it. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give some sense of guidance for other kids who are not as fortunate as I to have parents as I had, and to be a close friend and give them some positive words it makes me feel good, and certainly I think it helps them out as much as possible.
Obviously, it's a real natural tug at the heartstrings when you see a kid like David who's had problems, and you know, kids who have some sort of illness obviously are a natural one to reach out and help. But I know the foundation also thinks about education and try to furthering education for
Which
kids.
is, yeah, I think that's something that we all tend to forget because of the hype of sports and professional sports especially, is that that's the easy life to gain success. But I think they tend to forget that education has a very important part of it all. Because if you don't have the education, it's very tough to get into colleges to try to enhance your athletic abilities. And we try to express that as much as possible. It's okay to have dreams, but please let education be first and then let your dreams follow. And I think it's something that kids need a little push to kind of get a good look at, and I think that's another emphasis that the foundation certainly try to stress.
At a club outside of town, I was so surprised, I was hypnotized by the sound his cat put down. When I saw this short back out with a man between his toes, hey, I laughed so hard, cause the man got down when it finally reached his nose. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Whoa, you never heard a sound like a rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control. So much rhythm, grace, and debonair from one man, no. And then he had to know the twinkle his left toe, but through his knee, got the feeling in his head, y'all. Oh, come on, baby. Won't you cry yourself, dear?
5年連続得点王、2度の MVP 受賞、ありとあらゆる個人賞に輝いたジョーダン。しかし彼が最も欲しかったものは、より輝かしい栄光に満ちたものであった。
Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. That's series. Here's Jordan. Yes! Michael Jordan hitting on the driving reverse. The spin by Jordan and hits on the reverse. Michael had it knocked away. Look out. 76.
And there's that weak side attack as Jordan takes the lob.
And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship. The Bulls, greeted by a portion of this formed crowd as they try to get back to their locker room.
NCAA 優勝、オリンピック優勝を果たした彼にとって最後の大きな目標だった NBA チャンピオン。この優勝で全てのタイトルを手にしたジョーダンはバスケットのみならずスポーツ界の名実ともにスーパースターとなったのである。
I think it was a combination of things. I'm not quite sure that everyone gave the Bulls the credit they deserved throughout the season. I think everyone felt the balance of power was in the West this year, that Portland, in fact, was the best team, and when the Lakers got by them, that the Lakers then were just going to put the Bulls away. But the Bulls team was a deceiving team. They did it with a very intricate offense in the half-court area, the ability to score in transition, and then the great team defense.
And Michael Jordan has answered.
A 7-year struggle for me, and for the city. And when I came into this situation, we started from scratch. We started from the bottom. We hadn't made the playoffs in a couple of years, and I vowed that as long as I was with the team, we were going to certainly make the playoffs. And each year we got closer. We plugged. I saw each level of getting closer to the championship, and the light was still there, and I never gave up hope. I always had faith in that I was going to get it one day, and it took 7 years, but I'm happy I got it.
子供たちがバスケットボールをするとき、誰しもがマイケル・ジョーダンの真似をする。彼は子供たちにとって憧れであり、夢であり、そして神話なのだ。残り時間10秒であと1点を追うとき、その場面で世界中の目が彼に集中する。世界中の人が華麗なラストシーンを期待する。多くのファンや子供たちが見つめる中、彼は今度どんなドラマを見せてくれるのだろうか。